Hey guys, so there should be a new patch in a few days, so today we're going to look at what is going to suck or be super good after the changes. By the way, there is still a $750 RP giveaway below, and all you have to do is be subbed and click the enter button. It legit takes 10 seconds, so good luck. Bot lane actually has some of the biggest changes though, and the first one is going to be to Draven. So the passive stacks lost when you die is increased to 75% from 50%, and the kill gold is down a little bit. I say the biggest change, it could be like the biggest possible change to be fair. Like if you don't die, there's basically no difference. I think we all know Draven mains though, they are definitely going to die at least once in the lane, and you're losing a lot more stacks now when you do. To give you an idea of what it would look like in a game, like if you kill Draven now when he has 300 stacks, like you would still have 150 on the live servers at the moment, which is still 300 gold. After this patch though, if you died at 300 stacks, you would lose 225 of those and be left with 75, which is only 150 gold. Basically, it should be easier to play against Draven now. If you kill him, he will not recover that well at all, but if he kills you first, you're still going to get destroyed. Now, there is an Ezreal change, and I guess my video yesterday on why he is the worst AD carry is not going to be right anymore with this huge buff. He's getting 15% extra AD ratio on his Q, and when you don't even stack AD, is that really going to help that much? That doesn't even like scratch the surface of what is wrong with Ezreal, so we can skip that one onto the Draven Censer Nerf. The attack speed is now going to be a flat 25%, and the health drain is going to be a flat 25%, and that was from up to 35% scaling in the game. This will make a much bigger difference though. I would say like Twitch, Kog'Maw, Tristana, Vayne, Jinx, Kalista, and Sivir are going to have a drop in win rate overall. They'll still be really good, but you won't really have realized how much damage that sensor was actually buffing for those champions. In terms of the item though, just to say, this still makes it worth about 3,300 gold, and it costs you 2,300, so it's still going to be really good. In my opinion, we'll have less abuse of it, and yeah, I'm talking about the person playing Stoneborn Pack Trundle to proc the sensor. But those who can apply AoE, Janna, Lulu, Soraka and stuff, or those who are defensive, I guess, will still be good with it. Speaking of Janna, her E mana cost is actually going up, so her shield and the cooldown is up 3 seconds. Now it's going to be a 13-second cooldown early game. It hurts before she gets like cooldown reduction or anything like that, and more in the lane phase. Maybe you can punish her a bit more early. Maybe you can bring Ignite and actually spank her before she can spam that shield over and over. Finally, for the bot lane, there is a pretty big change actually to Leona, reducing the duration of her passive a ton, but making it do a lot more damage. Remember, in theory, you can proc this 3 or 4 times in a fight if you manage it properly, and especially with damage over time like a Deathfire touch that procs it without you really having to do anything. After this change, it would be like 600 damage bonus on top of everything else late game. I'm not sure if it's enough to bring back Leona, but that is going to burst pretty hard. So with the AD carry meta, firstly, Draven probably falls down a tier because he's way more risky to play now. If you die, you're definitely going to suffer, and also with the Censer Nerfs, Kog'Maw is going to be a lot worse. The strongest is still going to be Tristana and Twitch above everybody else, and I would say actually Vayne and Varus might come up a bit more though. It's kind of underrated. With supports, Janna will still be good, but she was hit twice this patch, right, with her direct changes and with Censer. Lulu, Soraka, and Sona will all be a little bit worse as well with the Censer Nerfs. The strongest still probably are those Censer supports, but we also have some more room to beat them now. So like Thresh, Blitz, especially Rakan actually. Like Rakan is more aggressive than the other Censer supports, but he still builds it, so it's a really good mix. Underrated wise, we have Zilean, who can even Stoneborn Pact and Censer for some healing, but for real, he's actually very good. Now moving into the jungle, we have one Hecarim change just in time for the new skin, Lancer Hecarim, right, from the skin shards. I don't even think it's that good really. I don't think this will make much difference either, but a max range fear for 1.5 seconds is pretty devastating to be honest, especially if it's AoE. The strongest is still going to be like Sejuani, Rammus, Cho'Gath, Maokai, I think. Supportive tanks, basically Knight's Vow and Locket, are just really overpowered. Shyvana, Jarvan, Rek'Sai, Warwick are all really good in the middle, kind of like damage, but kind of tanky as well. The underrated ones though for me would be Poppy and Mundo as tanks. I'm actually being serious, by the way. They're pretty good in the jungle with Sindel, but Jax is a really good tank shred carry jungler. The only top change here is to Urgot. If you enter your W with the target locked, it will stay locked now. Your E is smoother and your R slow is up a second. It's kind of like quality of life small changes, but he still has a really piss poor win rate. Like I don't know, but it seems like the rework was a bit of a failure. Like it seems really good in lane phase, but not much after that. If that's not going to impact massively, the meta would still be like Riven, Jarvan, Yas, or Gangplank. In my opinion, these kind of scaling carry tops now are the way to go. Gnar and Jace though are the way to beat scaling tops who dumpster the carry matchups early and snowball the game really hard if you move around afterwards. So finally for mid lane then, Zed's attack speed is up and his W duration is up 0.5 seconds. Not sure this changes anything apart from giving Red Mercy a semi, but the W change is cool, right? You can outplay a bit more, but assassins never have that much fun in a crowd controlled tank meta. That means we're still going to have like Twisted Fate, Malzahar, Katarina, Orianna in my opinion as the kind of top tier. Vel'Koz is actually really strong at the moment though. Like burst, poke, and tank shred with the true damage is really good. Plus Diana and Fizz even come back a bit more as well. well. Like, burst champions are really good when we have carry tops and also a squishy bot lane. It's kind of heaven. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. That should catch you up on the meta this patch a little bit and what changes are coming. Remember to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, but for now, I'll leave you with the robots.